bashing is going better than shooting. It's called the Pip-Boy because there's that guy who I've seen everywhere. Well, we're single, first of all, fashion. The fantasy RPGs, I usually do like a fighter mage thief. It's a time block.
Nice. Coming back later for you.
Oh yeah. Fallout 4, we're doing it. Now, I just watched the cutscene. I'm not sure how much I'm going to show of it. I might put it in the middle or the end of the video. I'm guessing a lot of people watching this have already seen the cutscenes multiple times. And now I already went in and made a character. I needed to get everything set up to make sure I'm recording everything. Now I have gone outside just to find out, like, doing test recordings and stuff. I haven't really explored too much. I tried to just get outside as soon as possible, but it turns out you have to do a lot of things here and like the opening cutscene, a lot of stuff in the house is kind of inconsequential. So it's kind of like a 50s scene, but 50s setting, but with more tech.
Good morning! Vault-Tec calling.
Vault-Tec? Remind me again.
Why, we're about you, ma'am, and helping secure your future. You see, Vault-Tec is the foremost builder of state-of-the-art underground fallout shelters. Vaults, if you will. Luxury accommodations where you can wait out the horrors of nuclear devastation. You can't begin to know how happy I am to finally speak with you. I've been trying for days. It's a matter of utmost urgency, I assure you.
What's so important?
Why, nothing less than your entire future. If you haven't noticed, ma'am, this country has gone to heck in a handbasket. If you'll excuse my language, the big kaboom it's inevitable, I'm afraid, and coming sooner than you may think, if you catch my meaning. Now, I know you're a busy woman, so I won't take up much of your time. Time being, a precious commodity. I'm here today to tell you that because of your family service to our country, you have been pre-selected for entrance into the local vault. Vault 111.
Go away. You know what, I'm gonna say go away just because I don't do a lot of roleplay.
Well, in a bit of a rush.
Yeah, I don't do a lot of roleplay other than like choosing a class and a build, but I'm thinking like sort of an assassin character, so I'm gonna go away.
Just go away.
Won't take but a moment. We do need to verify some information to make sure you're cleared for entrance in the unforeseen event of total atomic annihilation.
The apocalypse? Well, hell, sign me up.
That's the spirit. Now, let's see.
Okay, so I mentioned that I read about the perks, or I read about the attributes, and I did end up looking at the perks, which I am trying to play as blind as possible, but I'm actually glad I looked at the perks because I found out some are either bugged or don't work as intended. So if there's any that are bugged or don't work as intended, let me know. I'll either not use them or if there's a mod that can fix them. But like Nerd Rage, that's bugged to a certain extent, so I'm not even going to take that perk, which kind of unfortunate. Like Bethesda wants to sell a bunch of DLCs, but they don't want to fix the base game. Now with Nerd Rage, it both doesn't work properly. Now the bug, it doesn't surprise me because in Skyrim there's a slow time perk, the one in the block tree, and that was also bugged, and they never fixed it. So, I mean, they do try and patch some things, but I kind of want to select this without prior knowledge, but then I realized that the opening cutscene does tell you about these things, so I'm kind of torn, but I really like the idea of the VATS system, because I have a weird control setup, and I don't know how hard it's going to be aim. And unfortunately, there's a perk in the strength tree that makes it easier to aim weapons, so it's like, okay, I don't know. But I was thinking about using hand-to-hand combat, which is actually the ninja perk, is hand-to-hand isn't counted as melee, so you don't actually get the bonus as other melee weapons, which makes a big difference. So anyway, with fantasy RPGs, I usually do like a fighter mage thief, necromancer or assassin, that type of thing. If dark elf is available, I'll choose that as the race. So there's actually it was kind of interesting, the endurance tree, or whatever you want to call it. It does have some perks that fit in with being a necromancer, so that's kind of interesting. And I was planning on raising charisma, but because there's so many other perks in the other trees, I feel like for this character it is fitting. Okay, you know what, I'm just gonna, critical hits, that's, fits in with the assassin, and Dark Souls, it's like intelligence, dexterity. I mean, there is intelligence and agility, so that makes sense, and perception also fits in with that, so I think this is probably the best I can do in terms of not using prior knowledge. And okay, the reason why I chose 3 for charisma, this is prior knowledge, is that I think I'm going to try and go without a follower. Even though I like doing followers in Skyrim, I did followers, but in Skyrim I found out that I realized that they kind of unbalance the game. Like, if you have them tank, it's significantly easier, and I'm going to be playing on the default difficulty, so if I'm going to, this is the time to do something where it's not like followers, maybe if it gets harder. But so in the charisma tree, most people who are watching this probably already know if they've played the game, but there's a perk that gives you bonuses if you don't have a follower or companion. I don't know what it's called. So I'm doing that, and I'm doing the endurance 3, even though, like I mentioned, some perks. So
Wonderful. That's everything. Just gonna walk this over to the vault. Congratulations on being prepared for the future.
Thanks again.
Hey, it's peace of mind. That's worth a little paperwork, right?
For you and Sean, no price is too high.
Good answer.
I have my moments.
Mom, Sean has been changed, but he absolutely refuses to calm down. I think he needs some of that maternal affection you seem to be so good at.
Go ahead, honey. I'll be there in a second to help, okay? My boy isn't giving his mother any trouble, is he? Hey, I fixed that mobile on his crib the other day. Why don't you give it a spin? That's my boy, on his best behavior, just like his dad. Well, most of the time, anyway. Listen, after breakfast, I was thinking we could head to the park for a bit. Weather should hold up.
Halloween prep? What?
Let's get pumpkins instead. Carve jack-o'-lanterns.
Sir? Mom? You should come and see this!
Codsworth? What's wrong?
Followed by flashes, blinding flashes. Sounds of explosions. We're, trying to get confirmation. We seem to have lost contact with our affiliate stations.
Oh no.
We do have coming in. That's, confirmed reports, I repeat, confirmed reports of nuclear detonations in New York and Pennsylvania. My God.
Oh my God.
We need to get to the vault. Now!
I've got Sean. Let's go.
Residents of Sanctuary Hills, if you are registered, evacuate to Vault 111 immediately.
We'll drive to the coast. That's gotta be far enough. Hold on, little guy.
So it looks like when I press the button, it sprints automatically, which
Just help me pack it up.
it's kind of interesting. It means you don't have to hold down sprint, you can just tap it.
Morning, God, we're gonna die.
If you're in the program,
Excuse
step
me.
forward. Otherwise...
We need to get in. We're on the list.
Infant, adult male, adult female. Okay, go ahead.
Thank you.
Get
Good
moving.
luck, sir.
So yeah, I haven't gone past this point.
Outside the gate.
Everything we can. Now keep moving. Step on the platform in the center.
All right, that's it. Send it down.
Almost there. Is Sean okay?
He's fine. We're gonna be okay. I love you.
Oh my God.
Hold on!
Oh god! Oh god!
We did it. We made it. We're okay.
Everyone please step off the elevator and proceed up the stairs in an orderly fashion.
No need to worry, folks. We'll get everyone situated in your new home. Vault 111. A better future underground.
So we just...
Yes, up the stairs.
I can't believe it. If we left a minute later...
No, we don't get caught up thinking about that. You're safe now.
This way, please.
Please proceed
Female.
in an orderly fashion.
This one's good.
Step over to the table, take a suit.
This way.
Welcome. Pick up a suit right over there. This way, please. Right over there, please.
You'll need your suits before we can take you
Over
further.
there. Take a suit.
Thanks.
Just this way.
What now? Just follow the doctor here. He'll show you where to go.
All right, you three. Follow me.
See?
Oh, this guy, okay.
Oh, you're gonna love it here. This is one of our most advanced facilities. Not that the others aren't great, mind you.
It's gone. Our home. Everything we had.
My mother and father down in D.C.
How long do you think we'll be down here?
Oh, we'll be going over all that in orientation. Just a few medical items we have to get through first.
Every step of the way.
It's a good fit, don't you think?
The vault
Just checking everyone off the list as they come in.
well as comfortable.
Prepared for the future, right?
Just step in here and put your vault suit on.
Okay, do we put my vault suit on, or now, or what? Oh, okay. Does it automatically.
The pod will decontaminate and depressurize you before we head deeper in the vault. Just relax.
Time for a whole new life.
Resident secure. Occupant vitals normal. Procedure complete. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Manual override initiated. Cryogenic stasis suspended.
This is the one. Here.
Open it.
Is it over? Are we okay?
Almost. Everything's going to be fine.
Come here. No. Come here, baby.
No. I got it. Let the boy go. I'm only going to tell you once. I'm not giving you short! God damn it. Get the kid out of here. Let's go. At least we still have the backup.
Cryogenic sequence.
Well, we're single. I would have been more surprised if he didn't die.
Failure of the cryogenic array. Vault residents must vacate immediately.
But yeah, I was wondering how he was going to die. Started, out of time, exit. Okay, so I'm assuming this is the quest marker at the bottom where it says 17. Yeah. Should I look around? I mean, what's the worst that could happen? Oh yeah, let's... Well, first of all, fashion. Okay. So... I wouldn't mind having a mod that changes the suit.
God. Why would Vault-Tec do this? I can't be the only one left. Hello? Anyone? Oh, God. Why? Why did they do this?
Oh, right, you can... So I don't know how this works, I just, when I was looking and reading about the perks and attributes, there's something about hacking, which sounds cool. I don't really... Array, offline... they're probably gonna have like a tutorial on how to. They're not gonna have you hack something that. Do I? Okay, we're not. I'm gonna do this if there's nothing, if it's all the same thing, I'm just gonna cut it out, because, I mean, I'm curious, but let's see. So, okay, so I can finally use the controls now. Oh yeah, one thing I read about, like, brass knuckles. Oh, okay, you gotta hold down. That's right. Yeah, I read about, like, do brass knuckles count as hand-to-hand? Or whatever? Does it even show my perks? Does it show the perk tree? I don't remember what button. No, it doesn't. Okay, so I just went back to where we started. Didn't find anything, so... Am I gonna die? Is this supposed to be telling me not to go back here? Wait, there's a marker? Did I go in the alternate... Is there a map? It seems like... Oh.
Giant roaches? What the hell?
So it's gonna... Giant enemies, just like... I just think of the Skyrim tutorial. I don't think that's a spoiler, and I think most people have played Skyrim, but... Transfer. Oh, okay. So I know there's probably going to be carry weight, and I'm going to have to drop these. Luckily for you guys, I'm going to be editing these, so if I do have to screw around with inventory management, I'll... Wait, do I want to do that? Is there a way to fill up the cup? I don't... Or maybe I don't know how that works.
Gotta keep moving.
Oh, well, might as well make a save. I mean, it's probably auto-saves, but it's still good to... Still good in these type of games to save regularly. So, if I don't find anything in this room, we'll cut to where... It doesn't look like I can take any of these boxes. I can jump. Oh, right. Well, we can... Yeah, I tend to be a compulsive looter. Even when I got into speedrunning Dark Souls 2, I just really had to be careful not to... Yeah, I wasn't even looking... Okay, so I can loot some containers. Wait. Isn't I inventory? Or they're not even letting me access the inventory, I don't think. Okay, so I just looted some random crap. I'll probably cut that part out. Okay, so assuming that will hurt me, oh yeah, when I was looking at the perks, I guess there's radiation. Oh, okay. Okay, so you can't turtle, it looks like. It's like it's a time block type of thing. So did I block that? I couldn't tell if I'll try and block things. Because I would like to do that. I would like to play somewhat defensively. It usually makes games more interesting. Okay, left. The thing is, you don't block all the damage, so it's kind of hard. I don't know if there's like some sort of signal that you block. I read something about enemies being staggered if you block. Okay.
What happened here? Where is everyone? Is this all that's left? Am I the only one left?
Alright, we got some guns. Alright, I'm gonna have to... Okay, test long-term effects on unsuspecting subjects. So I guess they didn't have everything figured out. But oh yeah, what I was gonna say is, I'm gonna have to like find out how to swap back and forth quickly between hand-to-hand and guns. Okay, I don't know how much I'm gonna read of this. I'm guessing that's just flavor, not essential to read, so I could be wrong, but if I read everything, I know I'm gonna get bored.
Nice. Coming back later for you.
Oh yeah. Although I don't know if I'm gonna use heavy weapons. I don't know. Like I said, I like kind of... I don't do like a lot of roleplay, but I like sticking to a certain build. So like heavy weapons, I kind of had an idea for the next character that I make, assuming I play this more than once. These might be cliche builds, I don't know, but basically heavy guns, heavy melee, explosives, a male character. Oh, hey there. Oh, there's a lot. Wait, okay. Okay, we got bobby pin. Alright, well, as we promised, and, you know...
Won't be able to pick this.
Oh, okay. Oh, it's master. Okay, so you...
Terminal only.
Okay, so I will need the terminal to... Oh, okay, there was something about the exit. Okay, that's... Alright, so if I find something interesting here, I'll show it. Otherwise, I'm gonna... I have a feeling I went the wrong way. I'm gonna... Oh, no. Okay, that did work. Okay. I'm actually gonna make a hard save. Or... I don't know if that's the right word for it, but... I'm gonna make a save from the menu. Oh, okay. So yeah, with the thing with my control setup... I have a hard time aiming. I have a hard time aiming, so I'm really... Seems like bashing is going better than shooting. So again, I wasn't sure if I was hitting them or if I was... just wasn't doing enough damage to kill them. Oh right, there's an aim thing here. Now the perk, what I'd like to know, like the one in the strength tree, does it only work when you're not aiming? Like this is aiming? I don't know, but alright, I guess we'll quick save it here. Wait, there was... It looked like there was something to interact with, or... Oh, no, okay. Wait, did I need to... I don't remember what I... Oh, right, run and walk. So, if I'm gonna be sneaking, I'm gonna have to... Oh, right, you can't... There was something about... Was it you can't move as fast or you can't sprint as fast if you have a gun out? Not really sure. Now, I've never played a Fallout game. I've played Skyrim, I played Morrowind, small amount of Daggerfall. I wouldn't say I'm a huge Elder Scrolls fan, but I have enjoyed modding the games, and this is going to be a vanilla playthrough. It's going to be a blind playthrough, but so I'm going to try and keep that mostly as such. There's a 1 and a 2. Okay, I didn't think so. Okay, so you have it tells you in the upper left, like Skyrim. Okay, I already learned about the melee. Oh yeah, so one thing about sneaking, if it ends up being like really slow and tedious, I'm probably going to cut some of that out.
Oh god.
Just because, yeah, it's... Unless I'm like doing commentary or something. Hey, I was sneaking. No. I thought I was sneaking. I guess, well... Probably... Well, it's based on... I mean, you can't sneak if someone is seen. You can't be hidden if someone's looking right at you. So, I need to get a key, basically. I was looking at the controls, and I wasn't sure what the Pip-Boy was, but yeah, I've never played Fallout, but I've never played a sci-fi RPG. Part of the reason I haven't played sci-fi RPGs is just because I've been more into fantasy, but I've been more open to doing that. I mean, I have played other sci-fi games, other genres like Mech Warrior and what's the other one? Armored Core, which is kind of like lighter, more mobile mechs, which is actually made by From Software, which is the same developer as Dark Souls. Okay, it's called the Pip-Boy because there's that guy who I've seen everywhere. Okay, press T. So you can train strength. Right, so I guess with the perk points you can either increase the attributes, or you can spend the perk point on a perk. So I'm pressing the Alt for the previous, but it's not like actually changing what it says. Like it says you instantly gain 1 point. I thought it seems like it would give you a preview of what the attributes... I don't know. It's not a big deal. Inventory. Oh, right. Apparel. What are the eyeglasses? They boost perception? So I guess all my characters are going to have eyeglasses now because... So it's like, it's an interesting thing, but then you end up using it with all your characters, so these are worth probably not much of anything, but I have plenty of carry weight, so okay, so we just have to escape. Oh yeah, remember you get EXP for finding new locations, which is kind of interesting. I like those little things where you kind of get skill ups just for... I know they remove skills. I know a lot of people are probably upset about that. And I have the radio disabled just because on YouTube I don't think I'm not really sure if I'm able to play them, but...
Vault door cycling sequence initiated. Please stand back.
Now the OST I do like a lot. Not the old-timey music I'm not really a fan of. It's just a personal preference. It's I don't wanna... But yeah. OST's pretty tight, I have to say. I mean, the only thing I've heard is from the main screen. Yeah, and like, I was just gonna say, like, if I'm going, like, exploring all the nooks and crannies like this, and I don't find anything, I'm probably gonna just cut it out. So, I know some people might say, well, you're not exploring everything, and I am going to miss things, but sometimes I'm just... It doesn't look like I'm exploring because no one wants to see this, this. So, yeah. Okay, that's interesting. They allow you to change... Okay, we're not going to do anything. I spent a lot of time on this.
Enjoy your return to the surface, and thank you for choosing Vault Tech.
A secret social experiment. Huh. So it wasn't even supposed to be functioning? I don't... Oh yeah, there's a strategy game. It was for SNES, but also for PC, called Metal Marines. I played it on Super Nintendo, but achievement. I think it was turn-based strategy rather than real-time. I would like to play that again. Now, if you have mods installed, achievements are disabled, but there's a mod that allows you to get achievements even if you have mods installed. So just in case anyone's thinking about modding it, that's pro tip. Yeah, so I have seen like a few screenshots, but that's about it as far as that outside world. So I guess let's check the map actually. Yeah, so I guess I have to go back, and you can fast travel, so that's good. I'm gonna have to go back and get that gun at some point. Okay, so if I can't access the perk, if I don't have the attributes, it looks like it's dotted out. Yeah, so like as far as the necromancer, there's, in terms of roleplay, there's the cannibal, there's the ghoulish, there's like resistances. There is I guess you could call it an MMO, as a MUD that I used to play, where necromancer had a ability called drug tolerance. That kind of fits in. Yeah, lone wanderer. That's the one where if you don't have a companion. So even though I like having followers or companions or whatever they're gonna be called here, I want to try. I mean, I'm playing on the default difficulty, so I can just try things without. But I guess this is a good place to stop it. So thanks for watching, guys. I'm sure a lot of people are happy guard break goes back to kick. What happens if what? Clear? I got a chime? Really? I have two clerics chimes.